please. We'll bat. Okay. Good luck. Okay.
Awesome, you won the toss. What are you doing?
We are batting.
What are your thoughts on the pitch?
It's a good one-day wicket, and probably it might take a break, might take a little turn in the second innings. That's what we thought, and we could have the world's best spinners with us.
Right.
So that's why we probably go with batting first.
Lee, you've lost the toss, and you happy about that, or the decision? What are your thoughts?
Well, we were going to bowl on it anyway, so we probably didn't actually need to toss. But we've left Dion Nash out of our 11, and we're playing basically all our batsmen. So we were going to bowl first on it. Nothing's changed, and we just have to get out here and do as well as we can on it.
Lee Jamont's bad luck with the toss in one day as continues. For New Zealand, Dion Nash, 12th man. That's been confirmed. If you were watching the test, you would have seen Nash struggling with his action. He's been left out. Nathan Astle comes in at the top of the order. Jamont still has 6 bowling options and another one-day opening combination. Nathan Astle teaming up with Craig Spearman. As far as Pakistan is concerned, interesting change from the test team with Rahman left out. He bowled very well at Lancaster Park.
Here we are, first ball of the one-day series, Bank of New Zealand. Pretty quiet delivery, just pushing it off the back foot down to mid-on. I don't imagine you'll get much turn. There we are, the first runs of the day, of the game. One just quietly behind point to Ramesh Raja.
It's getting up to that experienced area. Not many players.
Ball pulling over the head of square leg. There we are, 4 runs, the first boundary of the match.
On the leg side and offside, particularly square of the wicket, and he latched onto that very quickly, and it went in front of square. That's a good shot.
Sweeping, and he'll get 4. Beats square leg. Just goes behind square. The fieldsman was in front.
Well, here's the shot of the last ball of Deepak Patel's over, and you see he's drifted down leg side, and his man out on the boundary is forward of square, gave him no chance.
Oh, he whips this one away. This is a good shot. He picked it up beautifully. Excellent one-day cricket for 4 runs.
Right, and this is a very good shot. Just helped it's on its way. Lovely shot from Sahale.
So Sahale, he certainly punishes anything that's remotely lit. Oh, that's a big shot. And a good one. Is it 6? It's touch and go out there. He signalled 6.
Let's have a look at this. I think it's short on the front foot, and lovely shot. Really hit it well. Let's have a close look where it landed.
In the 7th. He's got him. Spearman.
Dressing room, because he's just simply looped this into the man in close. He knows he's there. He just spooned it in there. He's looking to place it wide of him. That's a very good diving catch from Spearman, so New Zealand have the breakthrough. It's 1 for 31.
Big shot for leg before. He's given. Ijaz is out. Larson has Pakistan's 2nd wicket.
New Zealand. Delivery just getting up. Might have missed the stumps there. Hitting him top of.
It's 52 for 2.
Oh, he's whipped that one away. That's a good shot. And it's 6 runs. It's over the fence. Inzamam Haq picks it up and deposits it over the fence at Carisbrooke.
Inzamam is definitely the class act of this Pakistan batting lineup, and that is a magnificent shot. It wasn't that short.
Well, that's a little short and wide. That may go for 4. Wasn't timed that well. No, it won't. Brian Young's got it. Not bad, considering where he bats in the order. Driving. Oh, that's a beautiful shot. He's hit it well. He placed it. It was in the air, but he placed it so well. There was no danger.
At 2 mid-wicket, he's gone across his stumps and looked to go over the onside. Didn't really get enough height in it, but he's hit it well enough and bisected the field.
He's bowling. Played it on. Ramesh Raja. Do something about it. I haven't. Just invented a little bit too much for Ramesh Raja for the length of that delivery. An off-spinner too, I think, from Cairns. That deceived him as well. Chops it onto middle stump. And he's gone for 35. It's 82 for 3.
Oh! Well, it's gone through. There was a noise, yes, an edge to it. Chipped into the air. And it's beautifully taken, caught by Roger Twos.
Well, it hasn't proved costly, and so that's the good news for New Zealand. It's a bit of a chip shot, miscued. It was very well taken.
Inzamam Haq. He's thrashed at that one, and he's gone. Down at deepish mid-off, Dipak Patel takes the catch.
And you'll see with this delivery that it's fairly straight. It's also reasonably well pitched up, and he had to hit it straight and straight to the fielder. Great breakthrough for New Zealand.
So Pakistan in further trouble. They're 123 for 5.
Has scored 19, 44 deliveries. Also taken on the pad, might be a bit close. That'll be a third umpire job.
Well, this is Adam Parori, and he's been pretty athletic in the field all morning and on target here, and I think we'll find Hasan Ali is well short. Not really even close. A good metre and a half short. He can continue his walk off because he's well and truly gone. Run out for 19.
That's whipped away. That'll be 4 runs. Straight through square leg, a boundary.
Indication this is the first boundary now for 14 overs. And Astle will be just a little bit disappointed.
There's a short, there's a direct hit, and he's run out. Didn't even bother going for the third umpire. Wasim stands, looks.
Fielding there. Just dabbing it in front of him. And Adam Parore direct hit on the stumps. And very good piece of fielding there by Adam Parore.
Let's hit that high. There's a man out there. It may clear him, but doesn't. It's caught. Roger Twos, safe hands out on the cover boundary. Mushtaq Ahmed is gone.
4 men inside the circle. He's bowled it. Off stump. Big swing straight through the defences.
Straight as you miss. And I hit. That was a good delivery. That came back a little bit.
But he's done well coming back. And that's not a bad shot. I don't think it'll go for 4. Nathan Astle coming around the cover boundary. Scurried through for a couple.
Yes, that outfield hasn't quickened up that much.
So the last ball of the innings. Aqib Javed on strike. Big full toss. He swung it away. There's a man out there. They've got one, and they'll settle for that. So not a bad last over from Pakistan's point of view. Sees the end of the 50th over. Rashid Latif, a good hand. And Aqib Javed coming in number 11 did well to support him. Pakistan losing 9 wickets, but getting through to 189. Not quite as many as they would like, but still competitive on this ground.
At 30 overs, Pakistan 109 for 4. A number of useful partnerships, but not one of the top order took command. Inzamam's wicket was crucial. Hasan Ali out of form. He was happy just to work the ball around. He was run out by a direct hit from Adam Parori. 19 off 45 balls for Hasan Ali. Wasim Akram run out as well. And the tail enders, well, they went down swinging. And Rashid Latif and Aqib Javed together at the end, 189 for 9. Now, as far as the New Zealand bowlers are concerned, Nathan Astle bowled extremely well. There was the thought Astle would bowl 5 and Twos would bowl 5 as the 5th bowler, but Astle bowled so well he went right through 10 overs, 2 for 34. Morrison was expensive early. Patel had the new ball, a la the World Cup. Larson was his usual economical self. Cairns, a couple of wickets for him. A good, disciplined performance regarding the no balls and wides as well. To win, and our One Word of Sport commentators, John Morrison, Ian Smith.
Thank you, Jeff. Yes, you've only missed 1 ball, which nothing much happened there. Just through to the keeper, Rashid Latif. Craig Spearman on strike. Nathan Astle with him at the other end. And Wasim Akram left arm over. And 189, not as many, of course, as Pakistan would like, but Ian still takes a bit of getting.
Well, it did.
He's pulled that one away, and that wasn't too far from the square leg, but he's going to pick up 4, so there's the first boundary of the New Zealand innings. In the air, gone, yes, caught. Spearman cutting behind point is taken.
Ahmed is the catcher, and what a catch it is too. He smashed this, he timed it well. Diving away to his left, and that's a classic catch in any situation.
Now the wicket goes Astle, and he's got hold of this one, and, oh, just dropped short. In fact, it's pitched and stopped. That's a great golf shot. Not much good for cricket, though. And it really pitched, and it was so high that it literally stopped where it landed. One.
So this is probably about an 8 iron, really. He gets under it. It's a lot of backspin on it. And I think everyone on the ground thought that's one bounce 4. Everyone but the ball.
Down the wicket. Is he gone? What a catch. What?
New Zealand's point of view, but what great cricket here from the fast bowler. Talk about reactions and poise and managing to hold on to it in the end. He's delighted because that's a very good piece of cricket from him. So good from New Zealand, now 16 for 2.
Over the top again, and that's a good hit. That's 4 runs. Picked it up nicely. Put it away backward, a square for a boundary. Certainly read that one all right, and he slapped it away beautifully. 4 runs.
Big shot, and Fleming is out. Waqar strikes in his second over, and New Zealand's 3rd wicket goes down. A gully and a short cover as his close-in catches. Bowled him. Came charging down the wicket to Waqar Younis. Bowled him. There's that swinging Yorker. He's having a magnificent spell into the wind, Waqar Younis.
Apart from that, a lot better, as you say.
Yeah. Played away behind point. Oh, misfield, a bad misfield. That's a shocker. Yeah. Full toss, good shot. Should go all the way, although the upfield is a little slow. And in fact, it does.
That's a beauty, and he's on his way, Cairns. He's walked. He got a little nudge on that, and he turned and headed off straight away, so Mushtaq has the reward.
Well, this is a great delivery from Mushtaq. Cairns was probably the man they wanted. The classic delivery, just a little bit of turn, just trying to run it down, and a faint edge, and he walks.
It's out for 18, and New Zealand are 92 for 6.
Jamon is on his way. First ball of the 26th over.
Yep. It's well pointed. Good turn sharply. Rather a loose shot, really, from Jamon.
He pulls it away. It's in the air. He's gone. Straight down his throat. Hasan Ali out on the boundary. Takes a catch, and Salim Malik is successful in his first over.
Cracker says, hit me, it sits up and says, hit me, did that tell obliges. The placement, absolutely perfect.
Where's this one gone? He may get 2 out for the deep cover position. That's good running. Gavin Larson got back to the bowler's end. Larson was hurrying through, and Roger Twos brings up 50. Follows on from the test match. A couple of 50s there, and he really has batted well. Driving, he's gone. Behind point, Gavin Larson, he's furious with himself.
And then the very first wicket, and now the 9th wicket, just as valuable in the context of the game. And you see Jazz Ahmed, he's been safe. On for 23, 164 now for 9.
And he ploughs it. Well, that's the policy. By the look of it, he's going to keep the strike. Got hold of it, and he's got it in that same spot. He's just avoided the fieldsman, but it hasn't got a lot of way on, so he's only going to pick up a couple. Roger Twos really has to try and go for it, Smithy.
Well, he does. This is Akram's last over. And Younis has got one more up his sleeve, and so's Aqib Jabir. So a bit of a mixture there.
Full toss, but of course that's quite a good delivery at this stage of the innings, so they're not that easy to hit just down that line, but they're right on the edge, as you see. Bowled in. It's all over. Wasim Akram He's a good performer. He finishes off the game here at Carisbrook. Pakistan have won. Roger Two's the last man. A marvellous hand from him. He was in a pretty hopeless situation in the end, but all credit to Roger Two's the last man to go.
Two's was actually dropped before he scored, but he battled on to 59, an excellent knock. Two's and Cairns added 42. Two's picking up the singles. Gavin Larson and Two's adding 50 for the 9th wicket, and a real sense of what might have been, playing sensible, solid cricket. Well, as far as the Pakistan bowling is concerned, Wasim and Aqib opened up. Waqar Younis, a tremendous spell of 3 for 8, knocked the heart out of the New Zealand innings. He was bowling into the wind, but in getting Fleming, Young and Perori so quickly, he put Pakistan in the driving seat. Mushtaq Ahmed bowled his 10, 2 for 31.